Hi, this is Vicki from Brewery Products, here with an episode of Beer Talk on WOYK. Joining us today is Jason Mininger from Aldus Brewing in Hanover, PA. So I will say my favorite style is an IPA. So
Okay.
I'm gonna make you tell maybe one, two more stories at the most, but I want to hear how Jason hates that IPA was created because you are Jason
Yes.
and you
I
apparently
am,
hate it.
yes.
So how did that happen?
Okay, maybe hate's a strong word, but
Okay.
this is a funny story, and I'll try to make it as short as I can, but I'm going to be honest about it.
Yeah.
So our head brewer, Mitch, he's been here for almost 7 years now. When he had started, we had several different IPAs on, and I was getting IPA'd out. I needed something different, and he's like, "Oh, I have this great idea for an IPA," and I'm like, not right now." And we went about our way. And then it came time for us to do a double IPA, and he came up with this fantastic recipe and absolutely smashed it. It was one of the fastest selling IPAs we'd ever created. As we're going over those numbers, he says, "So can I make my beer now?" And I'm like, "Yes, you can make your beer." And he had this idea to do this sort of West Coast, East Coast smash up that had the the light hopness and fruitiness of an East Coast IPA with the body of a West Coast IPA. And I was like, "Okay, fine, you can make it. The problem is I'm not going to drink it. And if I won't drink it, it's hard for me to approve it to go out the door because my name is on the door as well." I said, "Fine, go ahead and make it." And he jokingly said, "We should call it Jason Hates It." And in my head, I'm thinking, we can call it whatever you want. We're probably never making it again. And so the beer got made, and it hit the taps. And the day it hit the taps, they were like, "We need a tap handle." So me being the snarky person that I am, went and took the worst possible picture of my face that I could, slapped it on the tap handle, and handed it to him, giggling the whole time. Well, that beer sold faster than any beer we had ever created. And then we had to brew it again, and then we had to brew it again. And then people noticed the tap handle, and they wanted T-shirts of my face for some reason. Fought that for 2 years, eventually buckled under that, and then people were like, "We need this in bottles." By the time we had gotten around to bottling it, changing the name would have been disingenuine. So we just kind of left my mug on the packaging and let the beer go. I can't say I hate it. I will drink it occasionally just to remind me that I'm not super huge into IPAs anymore. It is one of our best-selling IPAs.
Yeah, and I enjoy it, and I actually enjoy it even more because your face is on it. It just gives it gives a chuckle while you're drinking it. That's like one of my favorite stories.